That's right, everybody out there. It's time to pick up the trash. I'm out here in the 10 Paces junkyard, and we're throwing away all this refuse, and I'm gonna make some good work of it. So you know what that means. We're upcycling. So far I've found, the standard stuff in any old junkyard. Whole trash cans, banana peels, springs, probably from a mattress, rusty lead pipes, and tin cans fit enough for a goat to chew on. And I'm gonna build something out of them. So I'm here to make a whole new trash entity, and I hope you'll join me. Throw out your trash while you're out there, and if there's anything you'd like to see me build out of it, let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna start. I got big plans for this whole pile of rubbish. I'm gonna start on a new garbage layer. Let's get started. So I think if we put our trash can to good use here. Maybe start a little further out, give myself room to work. And maybe y'all out there don't have anything to throw away. Maybe you're good recyclers out there. The planet needs you. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to help the planet and find my way out of this dump heap I found myself in. You know, when you're moving along, doing all sorts of spooky events throughout all of October, and you're not really looking at all the things you left behind in the wake of all these parties and all these fun art streams. Sometimes you gotta do a little early spring cleaning. I say in the very apex of fall. I don't even know when the autumn equinox is. I guess it already came and passed. But I hope you'll join me here and I don't know, this vast dump heap I found myself in. Have y'all ever thrown anything away that you regret, either on purpose or by mistake? I mean, certainly don't want to encourage any hoarder mentalities, but certain things have a purpose. And it's always a shame to lose something you love. I'm just out here trash talking. Have y'all ever worked somewhere? Have y'all ever been somewhere where you saw something thrown away that it just seemed a shame to go? Did you take it home? Did you covertly steal it from the dumpsters there? Davy's here, says Travioli, Travioli, what's in the ravioli? Well, I hope you're happy here, Davy. Today it's garbage. I'm taking all this trash here, so if you got anything you want to throw away and add to the dump, It'd give me more to work with. I'm upcycling this refuse here in the 10 Paces dump into something to get me out of the dump. The trash is piled too high. Make sure it's on the curb. By 6 a.m.? Oh, then I better work quick. I don't want to miss that pickup or I'll be buried even further. Let's see, you're gonna add some... Can there be a funny trash guy and a fish skeleton? Well, I'm gonna add a fish skeleton to our pile of refuse here, and... I can be a trash guy. I'll try to be a funny trash guy. Got our fish skeleton and the pile of refuse I can choose from. And let's get our funny trash guy right here on the inside. Kind of controlling the whole operation. Operation Refuse Rebellion. Japanese swirly poop. Which, I mean, the swirly poop's pretty universal. We'll know it's Japanese if it has anime eyes. There we go. That's a swirly poop if I've ever swirled one. Also, welcome, Davey. Thanks for coming out. And a bone. I don't know what people are throwing away, but I guess that's not my jurisdiction. Anything more to work with, though? Gonna draw yourself while this goes down? Hell yeah! What are you drawing? What are you selling? Always happy to hear the folks out there drawing. Unless it's a Monday, in which case I have to dig my heels in and assume my heel role. As you see, you said an old can of beans. I have an empty can here. I suppose I can add some beans in there, though. A few little leftover scraps. Doodling design studies on monochrome characters. Hell yeah! Rubber band is in effect. Which reminds me, I'm gonna give myself a rubber band. An underutilized tool. Fat rat or maybe raccoon? We'll see what sneaks its way in here. Right now I gotta start building this this here exoskeleton. Let's see what I got to work with here. So maybe if I get some tin can mechanics going on. Start here. And thanks for throwing all that in the junk, Davey. That'll really help me in my escapade to get out. Just like the donkey at the bottom of the hole, I'm tramping down this dirt, making my way out. Can't forget the can lid that lets us know it is in fact a tin can. May not see it here, but that rat or raccoon may come into play. I didn't throw out a piece of plywood, but it sounds like you might have. It's like finding a $20 bill on the plane and asking if anybody dropped it. Gonna get some lead pipe skeleton going on. That plywood's gonna make for some good greaves. You say plywood is Kids Next Door's favorite resource, but that is in fact 2x4 technology. And I don't mean to lumbersplain to ya, but 2x4 is a whole different brand of lumber. Plywood is in fact made from plies. And 2x4 actually measures just under 2x4. I think it's 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. No, 3 3/4 by 1 3/4 after planing. I could be wrong. In fact, I'm certain I am. Now he's got some plywood greaves. And now we've got our junk there, so I'm going to clear that. Throw that all in the junk bin. Let's make some space for our Mechatron here. Gonna get some spring action. Give these arms some lifting ability, some real heft to them. Let's see, we got fish skeleton, Japanese swirly poop, bone. A bone would be good here. Lodge that femur in on the inside, make ourselves a little recoil spring. And it works because it's quite the skeleton for our mech here. What else we got? can of beans, rat, plywood. We start off with lead pipe, spring, banana peel, trash can. We need something there. Something that can act as like a good shoulder piece, something to really power it. Get an old bolt there. Need something to make a big, imposing pauldron piece here. Ooh, I know. Davey says a deflated soccer ball. Yeah, that'll provide some cushion for that joint there. An old man junkyard on the inside knows something about cushioning joints. I believe the black shapes on a soccer ball are the pentagons and the rest are hexagons. Garbage bag. Ooh, there could be a whole lot of goodies in there. Turns out, soccer balls is hard to draw. Especially deflated. Because ne'er the pentagon shall touch. There's a little wind coming out as it inflates and deflates. Let's get a marker tool here. Where are my markers at? Airbrush will work. Airbrush in these pentagons just to know what we're working with here. So I believe that's one. That's one. I guess there'd be one over here. And a garbage bag. There's going to be plenty of garbage bag technology on here. I think the old man's found himself an old grill. That might just come in handy. License plates? Oh, yeah. Don't want to get pulled over. What's that coming out of the grill? It's a retooled set of golf clubs, baby! Get that driver up there. Get our wedge here. A nice little putter on the end. A 6-pack ring. Might be able to use that to hold some pieces together. A little something from the cookout. In fact, why don't we take that 6-pack ring and add ourselves a little defense system here. We need a little something to back it up. Something to pack a little punch. Let's see, we got some springs, we got cans of beans. Ooh, I know what we can use. Got a fish skeleton armada in here. Ooh, Davey, you beat me to it. You're absolutely right. It's like a harpoon battery up in here. I'm gonna give them angry eyes. They know they're going to war. They know what they signed up for. And what kind of siloing can we add to this? Some kind of chute or something. Evil skeleton fish. Nah, they're just duty bound. Obviously, this is a famous ship brand with a monocled top hat man. An old shoe facing upwards. I think we might have some room for old shoes down here on the feet, unless we decide to implement some kind of tread system, but I'd like to know what you think. We're designing this together, we'll get out of this together. This is how we escape the junk. I think I know what to do here. Put our old shoe right here. And is that really the only way to dispose of shoes? I always want to make sure I'm getting rid of them ethically, but the way I treat shoes, I don't know that they're usable past my use of them. I'd like to give them to an old cobbler to breathe new life into them, but that's just not how shoes is made anymore. Got ourselves a new grabber claw here. I know they should have placed them until they did, so I just got to discard them by that point. Yeah, I always just want to make sure whenever I throw anything away that I'm doing it in the correct way. So if there's anything that can be recycled, I would like it to be recycled. But, you know, it's tough. We don't have very extensive recycling programs here in America. Which is why you gotta turn your trash into a big escape mech. Rubbish into robots. It's gonna be our new upcycling campaign. And this is one of those extendo things off of a 60s mirror, I guess. A box of za behind the fishies. I guess they gotta be loaded somehow. Ooh, and you know what we can do there. Scale down a little bit. E-I-Z-Z-A. And we got a little window here. And you know who's at the controls? That's right, everybody. It's the aforementioned Fat Rat. A regular Biggie Cheese over here. Someone had a pizza box as their sign at the stores strike today. Oh, congrats! Yeah, that's upcycling. You feed the peeps and you strike. And congrats on the strike. Now we need legs. To quote the general from Metal Gear Solid 3, that's what a tank needs. Or do we want treads? Do we want to traverse these mountains of trash as quickly as possible? I think the quickest way to do this... You open the pizza box and inside say, "Hey, I'm striking here!" Aw, that's classic Tony Pepperoni. You want them up there to strike. But for all I know, it could have been Mary Mara. Stream's still going strong. I think what we need here is some horsepower behind this bot. Stick one of these old discarded tires. Get some tread on there. Something as tread sounds, I think the best mechs always have legs. Well, this is designed by committee, so I won't say no to that. What have people been throwing away that we can use as legs? And this foot, it's going to be made out of the front fender of an old car. That way, you can see where I'm walking here. I need something kind of this shaped. Some battered and thrown away. Do make it a unicycle like Gizmo Duck? Yeah, I won't say no to that. So yeah, here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna put that car to good use. I'm gonna take the front fenders here, add it to our plywood greaves. Weld it on nice and tight. Give ourselves some nice headlights here. And give ourselves some bumpers for hip checking. All the trash troglodytes that dare to get in our way won't see what's coming. Gotta make sure it's a wide tire though, like a tractor tire. Really get that traction in there. Get a nice wishbone in there. Hope it doesn't break so we don't have to make a wish. My only wish is to get us out of here, out of the dump. Get us back to 10 paces proper. Now we gotta soup it up. You know what that means. That's right, soup cans, baby! Smash one of the headlights. Yeah. Can't have anything too pristine. Gonna get an old differential from this car. Much too big a brush. Ooh, I like that. And as promised before, let's give ourselves some license plates. What are some fun like novelty license plates we can put here? Obviously we can do something like 69 3 that gets too confusing. ER gas, grass, or ass, no one rides for free. And good one, Davey. R B D or Y. Expand that out a little bit. And as I said when I kicked off the stream, now let's give this baby a sweet color job. Obs, we're gonna go classic gray with trash can. Let them really feel our steel. What else needs this kind of aluminum color? I guess I'll start with the bumper, and we'll rust and chrome it up as needed. Add some around the grill here. Certainly on these golf clubs. Let's see, on this pipe. Inside of the can. Those are almost coffee cans at this point. Let's see what else. Get more of that cobalt steel color for that differential in there. Let's get a nice yellowy white for a lot of these bones. Where else we got a bone? We got a big wishbone here. Ooh, and let's get a nice bluish purple tire black. That's almost deeper than the color of the lines there. Can't have that. I'm thinking kind of like an old Ford green for this car here. Let's get a little more muted. It's been sitting out for a while. Color in that wood. Get some kind of khaki. And sitting out, it's a little weather worn. Get that kind of faded yellow for the headlight. It isn't on, but it's a little sun bleached. Get that in there. And we'll go here for some of that chromium steel look. The inside. That we'll have to darken up for sure. Certainly some red on this grill. Any room for an uneaten bowl of coleslaw? Well, I think so. We do not waste food here. Can't afford to. Let's go back to our lines. We've got a little line work color selection. Let's, where are we gonna put that slaw? It's gotta go here with the barbecue, right? Much like a potato salad, it took 3 days to make. And we'll get in there with... It's gonna be taped on, roughly. Banana peel as a pointy hat. I think we got room for a banana peel here. And we'll erase some of those extraneous bits up there because it's a little noisy. There we go. Get some of this. Alright, now we're cooking. Now it's a cookout, baby. Thank you, Davey. Of course, it's tied with some old caution tape. But just wait for the prestige. Is this mech a mess? Yes, it is. But it's a mess we made, and it's a mess we're bringing back to the people. Make the good folks of 10 Paces face the mess they made. This is the Garbage Redeemer. Get a crusty white color for the pizza box here. And for our little chip fellow, we're gonna get some checkerboarding going on real quick. Get a nice deep shoe leather brown for the old claw kicker. Add some of this steel for the teeth. Add some of this tire rubber for the sole. Some of this differential cobalt for that doohickey there. And we're gonna color these springs kind of an orange, like they're car shocks. Or they're just rusty. Some of that bone yellow for these femurs. Sergeant Garbage, reporting for duty. Here's some of that bone yellow for the soccer ball here. With a pale shadowed skin tone there. Go to our purples. I like a good purple shadow. He's seen the horrors what man has to offer. We'll get a nice Remy the Rat color for this guy here. But, get some warm pink little accents on his cute little ears, his little nose, his fingies, his toesies, and his tail. Get some of the shoe leather, darken it. Nah, he's gotta have a white mustache. Or a gray mustache, because it's in the shadow there. And we'll show that by having his eye there. Get some of this red for these coffee can cauldrons. And we get kind of a pale green for all this coleslaw. Perfectly uneaten, too. The things people throw away, I tell ya. Get some orange, get some carrots in there. Does he have a rival that's an eco-friendly recycling bin? Yeah. And the rival is also recycling so efficiently that obviously has the upper hand, but, you know, you want to root for an underdog here. A man who made himself from nothing. Who pulled himself up through garbage. He is the shadow cast by the eco-warrior. Here to seek recompense. Because recycling isn't all it's cracked up to be. They aren't recycling everything. Add some, get some of this for our dark shadows. Ooh, we've got a little soup up kit down here. That's not what I want. Give that bone white. And I'm thinking some blue label. Definitely not Progresso down here. Get some nice orange flames going on. And use my blot drip that I love so much. And let's get some acrid purple smoke out here. Welcome to the trash heap, everybody. Your time's a-comin', baby. The exhaust pipe is terrible, but that's because it runs on garbage. So bad for the ozone, but it is reusing other petroleum products that would sit there and rot the ground, so I mean... can't win them all, I guess. And I mean, the man lives in garbage. He's well past the point of caring for the environment. He cares for his environment. And it really goes to show you. You know, there are two sides to every coin. And there we go. I think we have ourselves a garbage general here to break out of the dump. So be careful what you throw away, folks, because it might just come back to bite you. Thank you, Davey, for helping me break out of this dump. Helped me turn some trash into treasure. I think we made something really good today. Vengeance for man's misdeeds. So if you're watching out there, take care what you trash. And happy trails, everybody.